Inside Antigua and Barbuda, a Caribbean island no one talks about but everyone should visit, get ready to uncover one of the Caribbean's most mind-blowing countries, where gentle waves wash over untouched shores and the sun warms not only the sea but also the calm rhythm of island life that continues much as it always has. From swimming with stingrays in shallow blue water to joining the bright spirit of Carnival that fills the streets with energy, from the quiet moments of walking through old colonial docks to the sound of music drifting from open-air restaurants at night, Antigua and Barbuda shows that beauty can be both luxurious and simple without needing to prove itself. This is not just another island destination but a place with a personality that slowly unfolds as one explores it, a country that offers both world-class comfort and genuine hospitality from people proud of their home. Travelers arriving here quickly realize that they are stepping into a world that balances the best of nature, culture, and ease, all within the same stretch of ocean. The twin island nation sits in the eastern Caribbean, surrounded by calm turquoise waters that seem endless in every direction. Antigua, the larger of the two, is where most of the population lives and where visitors find a mix of culture, city life, and luxury resorts spread across its hills and coastline. Barbuda, smaller and quieter, lies just north and remains one of the region's most natural and peaceful escapes. Together, these two islands create a country that feels small in size but big in experience. With a population of just under 100,000, English as the official language, and the Eastern Caribbean dollar as its stable currency, the nation feels accessible and easy to navigate for any traveler. The climate stays warm year-round, with cooling breezes keeping the temperature pleasant even during the hottest months. When it comes to geography, Antigua's coastline is one of its most remarkable features. Locals often say it has a beach for every day of the year, and while the exact number doesn't matter much, the diversity certainly does. Some beaches are long and open, ideal for swimming and walking, while others are hidden between cliffs, providing privacy and peace. Barbuda, on the other hand, offers pink sand beaches that stretch for miles without interruption, creating an atmosphere of calm that feels endless. These beaches are not crowded or commercialized, instead, they hold a quiet charm that lets visitors connect directly with the landscape. The island's natural environment extends beyond beaches to rolling hills, mangroves, and coral reefs that give travelers plenty of reason to explore. Luxury is a part of life here, and Antigua in particular has developed a reputation for offering high-end resorts that blend comfort with natural beauty. Travelers who choose to stay in these resorts often find private villas facing the ocean, infinity pools overlooking the horizon, and fine dining that highlights both Caribbean and international flavors. Many of the resorts are located in secluded areas where privacy is a major attraction, yet they remain close enough to the local towns to allow easy exploration. The service is professional but friendly, with staff who go out of their way to make every guest feel at home. These resorts cater to travelers who appreciate peace, exclusivity, and comfort without unnecessary formality. Barbuda presents a different kind of luxury, one that focuses on space and solitude rather than design and service. Its resorts are smaller and fewer, but they are built with care to preserve the island's untouched character. Visitors here often spend their days walking on beaches where the only footprints are their own, taking boat trips through quiet lagoons, or visiting the Frigate Bird Sanctuary, which is home to one of the largest colonies of these birds in the world. The experience is not about constant activity but about enjoying stillness, fresh air, and natural sounds that city life rarely allows. Evenings in Barbuda often end with simple meals under open skies, where the calmness of the island becomes its greatest luxury. St. John's, the capital of Antigua, forms the heart of daily life and serves as the entry point for most visitors. The city has a busy port that welcomes both cruise ships and local fishing boats, creating a mix of international travelers and residents going about their everyday routines. The market area is full of fresh fruits, spices, seafood, and local products, and it's one of the best places to see how locals interact with one another. Brightly painted buildings, casual restaurants, and small shops line the streets, giving the city a character that feels lived in rather than staged. Walking through St. John's provides a look into the rhythm of the island's economy, its culture, and its hospitality all in one place. Religion plays a significant role in the social life of Antigua and Barbuda, with Christianity being the most practiced faith. The Anglican Church has deep roots here, and its influence can be seen in old churches that still stand as community centers in both rural and urban areas. Sunday services bring families together, and even visitors can sense the respect and warmth that fill these gatherings. Religion here is more about togetherness than formality, serving as a foundation for the island's shared values. It also influences community events, moral traditions, and the kindness that visitors often notice when interacting with locals. Respect, patience, and friendliness are considered natural parts of daily life. The people of Antigua and Barbuda are known for their hospitality, and this is not a marketing phrase but a genuine social reality. Locals tend to greet strangers with ease, often starting conversation simply to make others feel comfortable. In restaurants, markets, or taxi rides, it is common to hear laughter and casual talk that immediately break barriers between visitors and residents. The sense of pride in their country is strong, and people often share stories about their family histories, local traditions, or favorite hidden spots on the island. This human connection becomes one of the most memorable parts of the trip, showing that the island's beauty is not only in its scenery but also in the warmth of its people. Antigua's culinary scene reflects its diverse influences, combining Caribbean, African, and European flavors into dishes that are both comforting and distinctive. The national dish, fungi and pepper pot, is a thick vegetable and meat stew served with cornmeal similar to polenta. Fresh seafood, especially grilled fish and lobster, is widely available, often prepared with simple spices and lime for a taste that highlights freshness rather than complexity. Street vendors sell snacks like fish cakes, patties, and roasted corn, while restaurants along the coast serve meals paired with local rum cocktails. Dining on the island often feels relaxed, with many places offering open-air seating overlooking the ocean or the hills. Crime rates in Antigua and Barbuda are generally low, and the islands remain among the safer destinations in the Caribbean for tourists. Of course, standard travel caution applies, but most visitors feel comfortable exploring freely. The police presence is steady but unobtrusive, and tourist areas are well maintained. Locals play a major role in keeping the atmosphere peaceful, as community ties remain strong and mutual respect is deeply valued. For travelers, this safety allows a more genuine connection with the country, whether they're wandering through towns, visiting beaches, or attending local events after dark. Carnival is the biggest cultural celebration in Antigua and one of the highlights of the year. It usually takes place in late July and early August, transforming the island into a stage of music, dance, and costumes. Locals spend months preparing for it, designing outfits and organizing performances that reflect both history and joy. The festival includes parades, concerts, and food stalls, creating an environment that welcomes everyone regardless of background. Travelers who attend Carnival often say it's one of the most energetic and genuine celebrations they've seen, not designed for tourism but born from local pride. Beyond Carnival, smaller festivals and sailing events keep the cultural calendar active throughout the year. Antigua's English Harbour and Nelson's Dockyard serve as living examples of the island's history and its connection to the sea. The Dockyard, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was once a British naval base and now functions as a marina surrounded by restored colonial buildings, restaurants, and museums. It's one of the most visited attractions on the island and offers a mix of historical learning and modern leisure. Sailing remains an important part of Antiguan identity, with international regattas drawing participants from across the world. The combination of heritage and present-day activity gives this area a sense of continuity, linking past and present in one of the most scenic spots in the Caribbean. Adventure seekers have plenty to enjoy here beyond beaches and sailing. Stingray City allows travelers to swim safely among gentle stingrays under professional supervision, creating an experience that feels both thrilling and calm. The island's interior offers hiking trails leading to viewpoints like Shirley Heights, where wide views of the coastline reward the effort. Kayaking through mangroves, ziplining through forested areas, and snorkeling along coral reefs provide more ways to explore nature without disrupting it. The range of outdoor activities ensures that travelers can fill their days with both relaxation and discovery. Transportation across Antigua and Barbuda is simple and efficient. Taxis are available almost everywhere, and while prices can vary, most drivers are friendly and willing to offer advice or information about local areas. Buses run between main towns, providing an affordable way to see daily life outside of resort zones. Car rentals are also common, allowing visitors to explore remote beaches or countryside villages at their own pace. Roads are generally in good condition, and the small size of the islands makes travel distances short, meaning travelers can see a lot without rushing. Affordability in Antigua and Barbuda depends on one's travel style, but the islands offer options for both high-end and moderate budgets. Luxury travelers can find private villas, fine dining, and yacht charters, while budget-conscious visitors can enjoy guest houses, local restaurants, and free public beaches that are equally beautiful. The balance between upscale comfort and local charm makes the country accessible to a wide audience. Because tourism plays such a central role in the economy, infrastructure and services are well developed, and visitors rarely encounter major inconveniences. The first part of the journey through Antigua and Barbuda leaves travelers with a deep sense of how rare this country is, a place where luxury and authenticity share the same ground, where every corner seems to hold both history and hospitality. It's an island nation that offers not just sights but feelings of calm, inclusion, and openness. Part 2 of this exploration will go deeper into the quieter rhythms of island life, showing the landscapes, communities, and traditions that make Antigua and Barbuda one of the Caribbean's most rewarding destinations to truly experience. As the journey through Antigua and Barbuda continues, the viewer begins to see how deeply connected the islands are to the sea, not only in appearance but in livelihood and identity. Fishing has long been one of the cornerstones of the local economy, and small fishing boats can be seen along the shores early in the morning, heading out before sunrise to bring back fresh catches of snapper, mahi-mahi, and lobster that end up in markets and restaurants the same day. These fishermen form part of a quiet yet essential rhythm of island life, working with skill passed down through generations. The trade is not large-scale or industrial, but its impact reaches every home and eatery across the islands. Travelers who wake early enough can watch this process unfold in real time, gaining a deeper understanding of how much daily life depends on the balance between people and the ocean. Agriculture also maintains an important role, though on a smaller scale compared to tourism and fishing. Local farms produce fruits such as mangoes, pineapples, and coconuts that appear in street stalls, hotel breakfasts, and rum-based drinks throughout the year. The Antiguan black pineapple, known for its sweetness, is a local favorite and often served fresh or blended into juices. Rural areas show another side of the islands, with small farms, dirt roads, and open fields where animals graze freely. Visiting these areas offers a sense of calm, showing how the country sustains itself beyond tourism. Farmers' markets are common, and visitors can easily buy directly from growers who proudly explain where their produce comes from. This closeness between producer and consumer keeps the local economy grounded and community-focused. Education and public life on the islands demonstrate the country's progress and commitment to development. Schools, both public and private, operate across Antigua and Barbuda, and the literacy rate is among the highest in the region. The University of the West Indies has a campus on Antigua, attracting students from across the Caribbean and beyond. This focus on education has created a younger generation that balances tradition with ambition, contributing to fields like tourism management, business, and environmental science. For travelers observing the islands beyond the beaches, seeing students in uniform walking home or attending afternoon classes gives a more complete picture of national life. Education is valued not only as a means of advancement but as a source of pride, representing how far the country has come since gaining independence. Independence, achieved in the early 1980s, remains a key milestone in the collective memory of Antiguans and Barbudans. It is celebrated each November with parades, concerts, and cultural showcases that highlight national pride. Flags line the streets, and school children take part in events that blend learning with celebration. The day is not only about politics but about community, as people reflect on their shared history and accomplishments. For visitors, it's an opportunity to witness how unity and culture intersect in everyday life. The independence celebrations remind everyone that this small island nation has built its identity through resilience and cooperation, two traits that remain visible in all aspects of life here. While luxury resorts dominate certain coastlines, local neighborhoods remain full of simple beauty and daily activity.